The courtroom fell completely silent as the judge adjusted his glasses and looked down at the young boy standing before him. His voice was calm, but heavy. "Life," he said. A quiet gasp echoed through the room. The teenage boy didn't cry. He didn't argue. He simply reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone, and whispered, "Can I make one call to my dad?" His name was Marcus, 17 years old, quiet, respectful, the kind of boy teachers described as full of potential. He lived with his mother in a small apartment on the edge of the city. Life hadn't been easy, but Marcus never complained. Every morning, he woke up early, helped his mom, and walked to school with his headphones in, dreaming of becoming a lawyer one day. "Why a lawyer?" his best friend once asked. Marcus smiled and said, "Because I want to help people who don't have anyone to stand up for them." But life doesn't always follow dreams. Sometimes it tests them. One evening, everything changed. Marcus was walking home when he saw a man running out of a store, clutching a bag. A loud shout followed. "Stop him! He robbed the place!" Before Marcus could even react, the man bumped into him, dropped the bag, and disappeared into the alley. Moments later, police sirens filled the air. Officers arrived, saw Marcus standing there, the bag at his feet, and made their decision. "Hands up!" one officer shouted. Marcus froze. This isn't mine!" But no one listened. That night, Marcus was taken in, and from that moment, everything moved too fast. The courtroom didn't feel like a place for truth. It felt like a place for conclusions. The evidence was circumstantial, but it was enough. Wrong place, wrong time. The store owner pointed at Marcus. "That's him! I'm sure of it!" Marcus shook his head desperately. "No, sir, you're mistaken." But doubt had already turned into belief. His court-appointed lawyer tried, but the case felt rushed. Marcus sat quietly, hands trembling, his eyes searching for hope in a room that offered none. There was something Marcus hadn't told anyone. Not his lawyer, not the judge, not even his mother. Every time someone asked about his father, Marcus would simply say, "He's not around." And in a way, that was true, but not in the way people assumed. Days later, the final hearing arrived. Marcus stood in front of the judge, his heart pounding but his face calm. The judge spoke slowly. "Based on the evidence presented," Marcus closed his eyes. "This court finds you guilty." A tear slipped down his mother's face. "And the sentence is..." A pause. A breath. "Life." The word echoed like thunder. Marcus opened his eyes. But instead of breaking down, he raised his hand slightly. "Your Honor, may I say something?" The judge nodded. Marcus swallowed hard. "Can I make one call to my dad?" The courtroom exchanged confused glances. The judge hesitated, then said, "You may." Marcus dialed slowly. His hands shook, but his voice stayed steady. "Dad?" he said quietly. There was a pause on the other end. Then a deep, calm voice replied, "Marcus, I didn't want to call you, but I need help." The room was silent. "My trial, they think I did something I didn't do." Another pause. Then the voice said, "I'm coming." Marcus lowered the phone, and for the first time, uncertainty filled the courtroom. Within an hour, the doors of the courtroom opened again. Everyone turned. A tall man walked in, dressed in a sharp suit, his presence commanding but calm. The whispers started instantly. "That's him. No way. Is that really?" The judge straightened in his chair. The man approached confidently and said, "Your Honor, I apologize for the interruption." The judge's expression shifted from authority to recognition. "You're the U.S. Attorney General?" The room froze. The man nodded. "Yes, and I'm also Marcus's father." The entire courtroom changed in that moment. Not because of power, but because of truth. The Attorney General didn't raise his voice. He didn't accuse anyone. He simply said, "I believe there has been a mistake, and I'd like the opportunity to review this case." New evidence was brought forward. Security footage, previously overlooked, was re-examined. And this time, the truth was clear. The real suspect had been captured on another camera down the street. Different face, different clothes, different person. Marcus had been innocent all along. The judge took a deep breath. "This court overturns the previous ruling," he announced. "All charges against Marcus are dropped." A wave of relief flooded the room. Marcus's mother broke down in tears, rushing to hug her son. Marcus stood still for a moment, then turned toward his father. For years there had been distance between them. Silence. Not anger, just absence. His father stepped closer and said softly, "I'm sorry I wasn't there before." Marcus looked at him, eyes filled with emotion. "You came when it mattered." And for the first time in years, they embraced. Weeks later, life slowly returned to normal. Marcus went back to school. But something had changed inside him. One day, his teacher asked, "Marcus, do you still want to be a lawyer?" Marcus smiled gently. "More than ever." "Why?" He paused, then said, "Because now I know what it feels like when no one believes you. And I never want someone else to go through that alone." The courtroom had once taken everything from him in a single word: life. But it also gave him something else: a second chance, a restored truth, and a reminder that justice, though delayed, can still find its way. And sometimes, the person you think is far away is closer than you ever imagined. Sometimes, the smallest moment of courage, like making one call, can change everything. Share this story if it touched your heart.